Rockford. So roughly 10 years ago, I met Jesse and Heather of the Lone Canary. Round of applause for that dynamic duo, that crime-fighting duo. They don't just write songs, guys. But I learned a really important lesson the first time I met them, and it is to always ask for towels and wine on the rider, even if no one in that town has heard of you, which was our case. But we weren't nearly as bold. You guys, I was like, you're inspiring. Just, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not performing unless there's a bottle of wine and a bunch of towels. I'm trying to remember, did we use the towels too that night? I feel like maybe just to do it. Well, I just released a live album, so if you're sitting here being like, I can't leave tonight without bringing a chunk of vinyl home, I'm your guy. I'm your Huckleberry. But it was a live record I did, and these two songs I've already played are on it, and so is this tune. This is called Walked Out the Door.
Mind if I sit it? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Empty bottles on the floor, ashtrays overfull. I think I'm talking in my sleep, but there ain't no way to know for sure. Since everything that I love just won't out the door, and any future that we could have had is just shattered on the floor, lost between the boards. Empty gaze at the wall, ghosts that shuffle down a vacant hall. Having the second hand saw. Now it's me, she won't move on. Since everything that I ever loved just went down the door, and any future that we could have had is just shattered on the floor, and lost between the boards. Everything that I ever loved just went out the door, and any future that we could have had is just shattered on the floor, and lost between the boards.
Sorry about that.
Hey, thank you guys. Well,
Hey guys, I'm live streaming this from West Rock Wakeboard Park in Rockford, Illinois. How are you guys doing?
And as always, this is your time to, affect the outcomes of the future. You may feel powerless in a lot of other things, but I promise you, if you guys boo hard enough after a song, it probably won't make it on an album. But if it's a bad song and it does make it on an album, I will half blame you. So, let's see. Where do we want to start? All right. Here we go.
I see your eyes headlights in the dark. You pass on by like a speeding car. I never thought I'd see us fall apart, but here we are. The same city, but it ain't our bar. Engine running, yet it's love in the dark. Words subtle, but action stark. You're on his arm. So what are the chances it would end this way? 1 in a million or a 50-50 shade. A screech, a crash, shattered glass. Brittle hearts don't ever breathe the same way. Across the room and my stomach turns. Another shot you learn. You want me to see how good you are. Well, it works. I wipe a tear from left to right. You fake a smile and then press inside. I'm trying to disappear into this dark white night. So what are the chances it would end this way? 1 in a million or 50-50 shade. A screech and a crash, shattered glass. Brittle hearts don't ever breathe the same way. Chances it would end this way. 1 in a million or a 50-50 shade. Screech and crash, shattered glass. Brittle hearts don't ever break the same way.
Thank you. Thanks for your honesty. I love it. You got to give it back. That's like nice. I know that you're here with me then. We're listening. We're together. Speaking of, I was talking to a friend today. So back in the day when I lived in Chicago, played in this band still, took a break. It's my band, it's just called the Zach Pietrini Band, because I use up all my creative energy writing songs, and then I don't want to name anything. So, anybody here ever go to that place, Chubby Rain, out in Poplar Grove? Anybody know what I'm talking about? I mean, it's closed now. R.I.P. But one of the things that I do on my Patreon, I started doing anyway, is telling the weirdest stories from the road and all those things. And I remember, I was actually talking to a friend about this on the way down today. We played at this place called Chubby Rain, and there were two other bands, and the only reason I remember the bands that long ago, because this one like funk hippie group had the wildest name. It was called Fellatio Fish, and that's a hard one to forget. That's still right here. But these two bands, they asked us, they were like, hey, do you guys want to camp out with us before the show? And I was like, hey, we're all in Chicago to get out to Rockford and then to play. It's just like a lot, but thank you for the offer. Let's just not. So we show up the next day, and these bands are on the opposite side of the room, and they're just like staring daggers at each other, and they're pissed. And I was like, oh man, what happened? So I asked. And the long and short of it is this. Apparently, while they were enjoying and imbibing in substance, the subject of politics and religion were invoked, which everybody knows that's a rough one, especially when you're not in the right mind. And apparently, how the night ended was a guy going, can we please just stop talking about Obama and Jesus? And the other guy from the other band, after a moment of silence, stands up and he goes, Obama and Jesus, and he chucks his guitar into the fire. And I guess after that point, they were not friends. A lot of bridges got burned, and I was very happy that I did not go to that camping trip. That's the end of that story. All right, here's another new one. Let's see.
She moved on down to the east side, drinking in the dives with strangers. Not had enough of love this time, or the beat of my heart breathes danger. You bet it's okay if you're not okay. We can leave here, we can leave here, if you need to. Soft sadness behind our rhyme. Take a chance, take a drink, say a prayer. Well, how'd you like to have a little fun? It don't have to be a hit and run. We can leave here if you need to, babe. We can leave here if you need to, babe. It's okay if you're not okay. We can leave here. We can leave here if you need to. If you need to. Well, I can pay you the tab. I pull up my car. I keep the engine running. You just gotta get up and walk out of that bar. We can leave here if you need to, babe. We can leave here if you need to, babe. We can leave here if you need to, babe. We can leave here if you need to, babe. It's okay if you're not okay. But we can leave here. We can leave here. If you need to, if you need to, if you need to.
Thank you. All right.